Hello everyone. Today we talk about something really practical. How to avoid common contract signing risks in China. This is based on real court cases and business experiences, and it is especially useful if you are working with Chinese companies or managing a local team. Let's get right into it. First, why does this matter? In business, the contract is the foundation of any transaction. However, disputes often arise when a company claims, "Oh, we did not really sign this. That person did not have the right to sign. This step was fake." All of this could lead to major legal risks, lost deals, unpaid bills, or even lawsuits. So, what are the most common risks to watch out for? Let's work through 3 typical problem scenarios and how you can avoid them. Common risk 1, real person, fake seal. This happens when the person signing a contract does have the proper authority, but the company still used is either fake or not officially registered. In China, courts usually won't accept this as a valid excuse if the signer was properly authorized and the company clearly intended to enter into the contract. That said, there are still steps you can take to protect yourself. Always verify both the identity and authority of the person signing and make sure the seal looks legitimate. Check the company name, design, and the stamp color for anything unusual. Common risk 2, signed but not stamped. Sometimes a contract is signed by someone on behalf of a company, but there's no company seal on it. In China, such contracts are usually still valid as long as the signer had the proper authority, unless the contract clearly states that a step is required for it to take effect. To stay on the safe side, here is what you can do. First, confirm who the signer is. Is he or she signing as an individual or on behalf of the company? And check whether the contract needs a company seal to be valid. To avoid future disputes, it is also a good idea to include a clause like the contract takes effect only after the official company seal is applied. This is the single step that can help prevent unwanted legal responsibility later on. Common risk 3, stamped but no signature. This one is a bit tricky. The contract has the company seal but no one actually signed it. In China, even if the stamp is real, it may not be enough. Yeah, most of the time in regular business, a seal is enough. But nowadays, there are just so many fake seal or stolen seal situations in court. In such cases, if you cannot prove who applied the seal or whether he or she had the proper authority, the court might not recognize the contract at all. A step without the real person behind it just does not hold up. So what you can do to avoid the kind of this risk? Always get both a signature and a seal. Make sure the person using the stamp has the proper authority, like the company's legal representative or a proper authorized employee, and keep some proof that you've already checked who he or she is, like a copy of his or her business card, an authorization email, or a license that shows his or her position. For companies, it is also important to manage your seals carefully. Assign someone responsible for holding and using the official stamp. Log every use and make sure that the seal is never misused or taken offside casually. Final takeaways: 3 useful tips for contract signing. Always verify who you are dealing with. Check both the identity and authority. And keep proof of your checks. Whenever possible, Get both the signature and the company stamp on the contract. Strengthen your internal controls over the use of company stamps and the contract approval process. Thank you all for listening. I hope these tips help your business stay secure and legally protected in your future deals.
Your reliable lawyer in China.